Hey everyone, I'm Rdebruys. This is Summoner Wars, and today I've got the Week 1 Summoner Wars League matchup. This is me versus Dunky. I'm the Savannah Elves on the bottom, and Dunky is the Tundra Orcs on the top. I'll give you the reverse matchup in a separate video. That other game took, I think, twice as many turns as this one did to finish. As you can see here, I've taken extra lengths to pump up my lioness to 5 health. I did that on purpose. I burned Enchanted Weaving for that. I wanted 2 units on the field that each had 5 health because I knew that at least one of them would survive, because there's no way that Groggy can damage all 3 unless he has a smasher and unless he has 4 glory. As you can see, Groggy takes out my rhino. I'm able to take out his remaining 2 units quite handily and create some nice positioning at the very bottom of the midfield with a straight line formation propped up against one of his forward pointing gates. That's a pretty solid positioning on my part. The weakest point is the lioness right now, and she's not that weak. She's got 6 health. We're about to turn over to Groggy here in a moment. He summons a smasher and he uses Fury to get a good roll on my archer. That's too bad. That's a 4 for 4. And then shift over and take out the remaining damage on the lioness. But of course, Groggy is now exposed. I don't have the best cards in my hand, but I do have a Chant of Power. And I decide to use it because, after all, there's Groggy exposed. I want to point something out here too. I'm very cognizant of the threat that Groggy poses if he's got another Primal Fury in his hand plus another Brutal Force. He could have summoned a unit off of that wall, which I had subsequently destroyed. He could have bumped me over to that other unit if he wanted with a double move, and if that other unit had 4 glory, that could have been the game right there. That's how quickly Groggy can take out a 10 health unit. Instead, what we see here is Groggy pushing himself against my forward gate. He's not incredibly safe there, and he is about to pay the price. Of course, I'm losing units at an alarming rate here. My game plan before this game started was to build up magic really fast and aggressively in my first couple turns, because I was worried that I was going to get the aggressive Groggy and I wanted to be ready. I started first, so I didn't really get the super aggressive Groggy, although Groggy at turn 4 in the midfield is aggressive enough. By this time, I've already made use of Abua's 2 main tools for creating damage. That's Chant of Power, which is the easy one, and then Chant of Entanglement, which requires a lioness and a border archer. When the lioness copies the border archer's ability, that's 6 melee dice. I'm going to lose that lioness anyways, but that's okay. As I said before, I was walking into this matchup knowing that I was going to try and outspend and try and hurt Groggy as much as possible. Groggy makes nice use of a freeze here. This one made me think. It's all in real-time speed, but I spent a little more time than that putting this one together. I decided I needed to take out Targan because I knew that if Groggy fell back this next turn and he had 2 units covering him that were champs, a rhino wouldn't be able to get through. He knows that too, so the configuration he chooses is specifically designed to block a rhino. What he doesn't know is I don't have a rhino in my hand, and I actually think by this point in the game I'd already burned through all 4 of them. This is pretty much the final turn here. I got really lucky. This could have been more interesting if I had not rolled a 4 for 4 here, but I do break through the piece, and there we go. That's the game. Thanks for watching, guys.